Welcome back everyone to MicroStart Electronics, and today we're going to be talking about mouse bites, and I'm explaining to you what mouse bites are on this board and why you'd use them. So mouse bites, if you think about a mouse, it comes in and eats something, and oftentimes it won't eat the entire thing, right? Mice are small little animals, and so they just nibble on something and they leave the rest there. Okay, so this is what happens on a board. So you got a board like this, and these holes for mounting on the sides are optional. So without them, the same board would look like this. Since there's tiny little holes right here, you can actually break this off if I grab it like this and break it. Okay, we grab another one for example, and I'm gonna break it off. And if you look, what's left is this little kind of raggedy looking edge. Okay, I'm gonna show you in the microscope here, and you see, if you look under the microscope, you'll see that this edge is kind of what it looks like, as if a mouse came in and bit off the end. Okay, and so the usefulness of this is I can decide to put these on here, and I can use these mounting holes if I want to, but I don't have to. They're pretty strong. If you try to break them just by yourself, brute strength, they don't break off very well. So they're very strong, but yet they're little tiny holes to make it relief enough. You put the pliers on here, you can snap it. Imagine you take this board here, and you could take another board. And put them together like this. And you could put mouse bites on this one. And so you basically buy two boards as one. Call a panel, right? Like multiple boards. And then you could break them off and you'd have two separate boards, but you ordered them as one. Okay? So this usefulness is not just for things you might not want and can break off, throw away, but might be two boards you want. They could be separate designs or they could be the same design. So just keep that in mind, and let's show you how I did it on the computer.
Looking at these holes, they're non-plated through holes, okay? So non-plated through holes. If you look at these, basically you'll see there's no copper on the inside of the hole. So here's the inside of the holes, and you can see there's no copper, okay? And that's basically non-plated through holes, okay? So non-plated through holes, I did them, and let's look at the size. So the size was 15 mils. The distance between them was 25 mils. Okay, so this article, Hackaday, a lot of good stuff on Hackaday, but basically they recommended 0.015, and there's a whole article about it and the best, and they tried different ones, and but it said, basically in essence, the recommendation was 15 mil holes, 25 mils apart. So that's what I used, and it worked pretty good. So, and then also just here, a couple pictures here that kind of show what I was talking about, where you can have this board. And this board, they're connected with traces, but they've got the mouse bite holes. You could snap these boards apart and make them individual parts, and you could leave them together. You can always order them like this, and they're separate boards, and you can, you buy one board, but they're multiple boards in one board. Hope you look at mouse bites in the future. Stop thinking about mouse bites as food or something that mice got into and started eating, but an electrical engineering term that's quite useful. All right, stay tuned. Talk to you later.